Dear sisters and brothers in Christ, dear Baptist sisters and brothers in Christ, to the pastors and local church leaders, to all the delegates and friends at the General Assembly, and to Brother Giovanni and the leadership of the Christian Evangelical Baptist Union of Italy. On behalf of International Ministries of American Baptist Churches USA, I greet you warmly in the name and love of our Savior and Lord Jesus Christ and in the power of the Holy Spirit. I am grateful for this opportunity to bring virtual greetings, but I am sorry that I am not there in person, perhaps during your next General Assembly. In November 2019, I was privileged to bring a group of American Baptist colleagues to visit the union offices in Rome. It was our deep pleasure to meet with Brother Giovanni and other union leaders to renew our partnership and begin to envision how we may serve together in kingdom ministries. Over the years, I have appreciated the union's demonstrated commitment to peace and justice, and its leadership in extending radical hospitality to people whom others would either marginalize or merely tolerate. It is my prayer that this commitment and leadership are welcomed and emulated within the union as well. At the time of recording my greetings, our world was in the third week of the devastating war in Ukraine. It is completely beyond my imagination or comprehension that in 2022, there are humans who would choose to unleash the horrors of war as the means to whatever ends they have in mind. On the other hand, I am encouraged by the community of solidarity, the network of partnerships, and the gracious contribution of people and resources to extend God's love and mercy to the people of Ukraine, including our Baptist sisters and brothers there, and all who are suffering because of the war. This is a manifestation of the kingdom of God, a demonstration of the redemptive presence and power of God in our world. We cannot begin to imagine how much worse the situation would be without this outpouring of love and care, without the banding together of like-minded people and organizations with shared values seeking to maintain life and restore dignity. This is why I cherish the opportunity to partner with you, our Italian Baptist sisters and brothers. First, so that we may enhance our global community in living out the truth that we belong together because we are children of God, sisters and brothers in Christ, one family. Second, that we may multiply the blessings of the fruit of the good news in Jesus Christ, doing much more together than we could do apart. Thank you for the privilege of partnership in the gospel. Now, I'm aware that this is Brother Giovanni's last assembly in the role of president of the union. So please indulge me in taking this opportunity to express my personal thanks for his kindness and gracious hospitality to me. Brother Giovanni, I appreciate you. I am grateful for your leadership and service to the union, specifically as its president. I pray God's guidance and blessings on all your future endeavors. I congratulate those who will be elected to leadership in the union, and I look forward to working with you. Brother Giovanni and I have expressed mutual hope that the bonds established during our meeting in Rome will be able to flourish into an abundantly fruitful partnership to the glory of God and for the blessing of all of God's creation. I pray God's presence and blessings on the assembly, May your worship bring you closer to God. May your fellowship bring you closer to each other. And may your rededication bring you closer to the world that is in such need of God's love and grace. May God's kingdom come on earth, in Italy, in Eastern Europe, in the United States of America, in all the earth, even as we believe it is in heaven. God bless you. Amen.